Hello, my beautiful, beautiful soul family. It is Magical Michelle, and it is Magical Monday. And I missed you all so much last week, but it was so cool to share the stage with Ms. Mechanism. I watched the video and I was like, it's interesting. I don't know if she was channeling me or I was channeling her, but Mecca did an amazing and astounding job last week. So I just wanted to thank her for coming in to be part of this soul circle. She is truly my soul sister because that same day in the coursework that I was taking, I was like channeling the same exact information she was sharing with you here in Soul Circle. Oh, there she is. Happy Spring Equinox, Mecca. Hello, Ms. Erica. Hello, Jade. It is so nice to be here with all of you on this magical Monday. And happy spring equinox. For some, it was yesterday. The first day of spring was officially yesterday. Or depending on where you're watching, because I know we have our sisters and brothers in the Southern Hemisphere, it's the first day of fall. But to me, the first full day is today, the 21st. So we are now fully anchored into Aries energy, and it is an incredible time. And yes, Mecca, I'm so excited. She and I are sharing our journey in a new way for the first time starting this week. So we had aligned it with this first week of Aries, and it's the Persian New Year. It's the astrological New Year for the zodiac, the Western zodiac. And so happy New Year for those that this is New Year's for. Happy first day of spring, happy first day of fall. And for me, it is high growth season, which is when you're really truly coming into your like manifesting power. And it is truly a amazing time for manifesting. And there's one of my Aries friends now, Angela. Happy birthday to all Aries. The good news for Aries is that it is a complete astrological season. The whole month of Aries is without any retrogrades. No retrogrades for the entirety of Aries season. So whether you're an Aries or whether you're just celebrating life right now, whatever it is that you're creating, there is an opportunity to create it without astrological interference. So it is for all of us time to get really super clear energetically on what it is we're calling in, what it is we're bringing in, what it is we're manifesting, what it is that we're choosing, desiring, getting clarity on. And it's a powerful time. We have a new moon in Aries on the 1st of April. So right now we're in that, we're still in the equinox energy. This whole week, you can really get into the energy of balance. Things that I really think about for spring equinox, or some call it Ostara. I like to call it Ostara, which predates Easter by thousands of years. And it is the energy of fertility and growth. And it is the beginning of being ruled by the sun season. It is longer for the next 6 months in this hemisphere. It is a longer every day. Every day gets longer all the way to the summer solstice. And even after the solstice, for the next 6 months, there is more daylight than night. So it's the time of light. And so we are going to light our beautiful goddess candle, chakra goddess. And I have this amazing candle that was created by our goddess friend. Her name is Bridget. And she created peace candles. And we are, as a group, going to be just setting that intention for peace here on the earth, here right now in this time. So we're lighting a peace candle for our goddess energy and God. So we're just setting that here and setting the intention that as we all hold peace in our hearts, as we see the outcome that we desire for this planet right now, as creating and sending peace for those who need it, creating and sending love everywhere on the planet that is necessary and needed. And the energy of we are in a creative life force energy right now. This next 30 days are potent. I've been talking about this for since February, and we have 30 more days of this super duper powerful, clear energy. So that doesn't mean you have to feel good, because you may be in the energy also of discreating right now. And so yesterday in my magical moon circle that we did for the spring equinox, I channeled Isis, and it was really interesting because she came through with a message about discreating. And I just wanted to address that because we are powerful manifestors. Sometimes we generate energy that isn't what we want. And sometimes our worry, our fear, or our situation, or even something that was serving us at one point no longer serves us as we grow, or it's not fitting us right anymore. And we are powerful discreators too. So let's say you did manifest something, or something is in your life. You also have the power to discreate something, to dissolve it, to transmute it, to give it up to God, Goddess, all that is, to be changed. We are powerful change agents. We have free will. And so getting super powerfully clear on living life in the way of the beautiful path. So what does beauty in the world mean to you? It doesn't necessarily mean that there is nothing in the world that's going wrong, or nothing in your world specifically that is going wrong. It means that you are connecting to the energy of creating it to be changed. Hello, Alex from London. Hello, Miss Ashley. It's nice to see all of you here in Soul Circle tonight. So if you're watching live, it's 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and it's in my Facebook group. So let's say you're watching this as a recording. I honor you too. So we go live on Facebook at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time in the Soul Circle Facebook group. And so that it is shareable, I also place this as a recording, thank you, Marissa, every week into YouTube. So like, share, subscribe, do all of those things, and certainly feel free to join Soul Circle. This is how we keep us, this is how we keep it going. Because if I see that you're liking things, if I see that you're subscribing to things, I will keep generating content. And that drives me. Seeing your joy, seeing your expression allows me to get very excited for you. And so I love to do these energy updates. I do them, we talk about the energy, we do a little healing, and we sometimes do a little activating. And so today I feel like we are going to connect with some peace, and we're also going to balance and connect, because it is the day of balance. The equinox is the day where the sun and the moon, the night and the day, are in perfect alignment and balance. So let's just drop into that energy, aligning our chakras, aligning our internal molecules, aligning our right and left brain, aligning our hormones, balancing our hormones, aligning our right and left side, our masculine and left side of our bodies, and really coming into the energy of unification, really coming into the energy of allowance. And so just drop into seeing your body physically, mentally, spiritually being healed, being whole and holy and complete. And feeling this equinox energy of balance, balance and alignment, activating and aligning the body, activating and aligning the balance, activating and aligning the collective. And as we connect into the collective, let's just honor that energy of peace, sending out peace and alignment and balance and the creation energy of creating a loving world, a world full of light. And just seeing that come into our hearts and sending it out through the planet, sending it to the grid anywhere it is on this planet. Seeing the different places of this world, getting the energy that it needs as we are praying for it. Feeling the energy coming into us that brings us into a calm space. And just seeing the reality as we desire it to be. So if you're coming into the energy of discreation, how do we do that? So if there's something that you know is happening on this planet, such as the conflict in the Ukraine, go into your mind's eye and see it being discreated, see it being unraveled. See whatever it is, whether it's that or whether it's something in your own life. Imagine sending it into this energy of all that is. Imagine sending it into God or goddess, whatever wording is right for you. And then imagine sending it into, like, exploding it, discreating it, and rewriting the story as the creator or creatrix of your reality. That in my highest timeline, the world gains a sense of peace. I gain a sense of peace. I gain high growth. I gain the reality that I'm connecting to. And I want you to just feel that, see that, and be at peace in your heart. And aligning to your highest potential timeline. This is the timeline where your gifts are embraced. This is the timeline where you are given the opportunities that you're creating right now in your life. This is the timeline that you're choosing to be actively a part of, where you're the solution, you're part of the solution, you're part of the collective consciousness of a bliss timeline. You're part of the change that you wish to see in the world. And you're part of seeing your world as the reality you're wanting to live in. And just balancing your body, just seeing the red in your root chakra opening up, and the energy of orange in your sacral chakra opening up, the energy of yellow in your solar plexus opening up, and the energy of green in your heart opening up, and the energy of blue opening up your throat, releasing your neck and shoulders, releasing the monkey off your back, and seeing your third eye opening up with a beautiful ball of purple, imagining the top of your head being a beautiful white light and a lotus blossom, and just connecting, sending out waves of light throughout the planet, waves of expression throughout the planet, going down through your root chakra, down into the earth, connecting to its heartbeat. And as you're connecting to its heartbeat, you're also connecting to the flower of life, recognizing that you're a grid point on this planet and activating your grid point. Activating that you are part of the light, you are part of the solution, you are feeling the joy, We even have some extra joy in this video as she's come up to bless us. And connecting to your joy, your bliss, your love, your expression of happiness. What is it for you that brings a little bit of joy and happiness into your life, into your light? Feeling that, seeing it, and allowing it and sending it out. You guys have got yourself a ham going on here. She has never come this much into my video before. But she wanted to be here with you today. So distracting, my little beautiful one. But apparently some of you needed a little bit of joy's joy. And for those of you who don't know, my kitten is 1.5 years old and she is named Joy. So she wanted to be here with you to share this equinox. So I'm seeing all kinds of new sisters popping on. Alex is wearing red and Lauren Lee is on with her la 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 la, and Jade is loving on the joy. So I guess I just was supposed to hold the peace candle just a little bit clearer as we're sending it out. And just remember this week, anything that feels off, you can discreate. And anything that you want to bring in and magnetize, remember you are a magnet. You're a magnet for your own reality. You're a magnet for good things. You're a magnet for your choices. And you can spend as much time this week as possible for the next 30 days, really, till the end of April before we have any planets going retrograde. So Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. It is a fire sign. So we move into the energy of fire. We move into action. We move into activity. Maybe we have felt a little bit sleepy and unenergized in this Pisces energy. And it's almost like we are waking up now that we're in this, new, more power energy of Aries. We're going to be a little less dreamy, a little less nappy. I know all of us have wanted to take a nap for the last month. I've never had a Pisces season more nappy than this one. And yet today I have felt like I really wanted to get things done. So it's a get her done kind of week, and it's a get it done kind of season. So the high growth seasons when we're starting to see the plants growing, we're gonna burst through the earth, the seeds that we planted earlier in the year. Maybe you're still continuing to plant your gardens, but energetically, this is a great time to roll out new things. Like I said, we're starting our shamanism program this weekend. If anybody is interested, we only have like 2 or 3 spots left, and it starts Saturday. So if you're interested in that, get a hold of me right away. If you're interested in the moon circles, we had a beautiful channeling from Isis yesterday, so it's still relevant all this week. If you wanted to get into Magical Moon Circle, all you would need to do is join, and you could get instant access to the Moon Circle and the Isis channeling from yesterday. And of course, last but not least, and certainly my most exciting thing that I have to offer right now, is that we are getting close to the deadline for Mount Shasta. So June 6th, Rachel Chase and I, for the 6-6 portal, are leading a group of women in Mount Shasta, the root chakra of the planet, to an absolutely stellar, amazing retreat. So if you are feeling the call to Mount Shasta, please let me know. Get a hold of me. I can get you more details. more contact information, sit down on a call with you. So if those things are calling to you, please, connect with me. And in the meantime, I just want you to have a good week, and I want you to practice the energy of alignment. And literally, what do? I do the 7 chakras every single day, and then I command that my chakras be aligned and balanced. I command that my hormones be aligned and balanced. I ask for my left and right brain to be balanced. And if you're feeling depression, want to release depression and balance your brain chemistry to feel positive endorphins. So this is what you can do this week to create an energy of peace and balance within your own nervous system, because you're no good to anyone else until you balance your own nervous system. And you can do it from a place of rest and relaxation. You can get more done sometimes when you are resting your body. You can get more done when you are giving your body, your soul, your spirit what it wants and needs versus pushing. So we are growing and expanding through the energy of alignment versus the old way of the hard way. So this is the beauty way. This is the way of the beauty of the path of love. This is the way of the path of ease. This is the way that instead of being in resistance, we check in when we feel resistance to what am I really resisting? And then we discreate it, right? Because we get to have it any way we want it. You really do. And then we get to recreate it. But what I really want is this. So let me explain how I would put that into a practice. Something comes into your mind. It's a fear. I was working with a client just before this call, and she's afraid of something. And I said to her, do you really think that's going to happen? Can you lean into the actual outcome versus the fear outcome? She's like, actually, no, I don't think so. But then it keeps popping up, this other scenario. And I said, so lean into it, and then do me a favor. Would you want to give it up to God, give it up to Goddess? Would you want to explode it? Would you want to transmute it? What would you want to do with that? So recognizing the fear, and in this case, she chose to give it to God. Yesterday, when I did the exact same thing for myself, when I felt resistance and I felt past the resistance to the true outcome, and I knew the true outcome, the way I want it, the path is there for me. I blew it up. I was just like, I am blowing this up. I don't want to think about it anymore. I don't want to go down that road. And I know I could create the reality that I'm afraid of by being afraid and sort of creating the energy that I make mistakes that put me on that path. So I blew it up. I don't want to be on that path. I only want to be on the path of my true desire, right? So you blow it up, or you give it to God, or you give it to Goddess, or you recognize that there's really a voice inside of you that is God essence, Goddess, God essence. Whether you're male or female, there's an energy inside you that is truly your own highest voice, that is leading you to your highest timeline, so you get rid of the resistance, the distraction, and the fear by discreating it. And then you say, what I really want is this, and you get really strong with it. You say it out loud. You write it into being. You tell the people around you, and you claim it, and you embolden it, and you envision it, and you visualize it, and you see it, and you give it more energy than your fear. Because if you're giving plan B, plan C, what you don't want, more energy than what you really want, then your energy is going to create that instead. But when you discreate it, you just shut it down. and you give all your energy to what you truly desire, then the way is made clear and the path is clear, and you're shutting down the old way, you're shutting down the old thoughts, and that's how you create a reality and discreate the old way. So you're emboldening and aligning to your vision, to your manifestation, to your choice. And that's what we want to do this week. This week and in the next 30 days, it is really one of the best times ever. It's one of the best times of manifesting this year astrologically. Not the most, there's been a few days that have been extra killer awesome, but right now is still one of the best 30-day periods of time to be really building your vision, really building your nervous system to be on alignment and to taking little mini true actions on the path to your joy. So thank you for joining me tonight. I look forward to seeing you again next week. Really enjoy this week. You're on the Equinox portal all week long. Go start something new. It's a great week to let things go, clean it out, spring cleaning mentally, physically, spiritually, and also to begin and to recognize and to grow, whatever that means for you. I love you. Don't forget to live magically, and I'll see you again next week. You are so welcome. I love you too. On the path to joy, Magical Monday. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Live magically. See you next week.